Terrell Thomas, we're live downtown Atlanta at the Live Hip Hop Daily Studios, and once again, hip hop since 1987 is sitting down with a lovely young lady from Alabama who's making a lot of noise. You got people throwing it back out here. Goes by the name of Venus. How you feeling today?
I'm great. How are you? Thanks for inviting me.
I'm great. It's great to see you. Saw you a couple months ago at the Rap Plug event, I believe it was. You was mixing and mangling up in there, and I've been seeing your career continuously growing since then, so I appreciate you taking time out of your busy schedule to come sit and chat with us. So talk to me and let me know, what brought you to Atlanta? Because, I mean, Alabama's not far. It's right down the road, right down 20, 85, depending on how you want to get there. But what made you come from Alabama over here to Atlanta?
Atlanta is the music mecca, so if you're doing music, you need to be in Atlanta to get all the plugs. At first, I was kind of traveling back and forth, so I would get off work on a Tuesday night, drive to Atlanta for a showcase, and it just kind of played out. I'm like, I need to be there, and this is where it happened.
So how long have you been doing things as far as your music is concerned? How long have you been doing music? And when did you decide like that you had something special, you had something to contribute to the world of music and entertainment?
Well, I've been doing music for a long time, but I kind of took off for a minute, and I started back personally 2016. Before, I was with like a male group. It was 2 guys and just me. But I started by myself 2016 and went hard on the grind and got signed in 2018. So it's meant to be.
Where at exactly in Alabama are you from, and what's the music scene like in Alabama?
Oh, I'm from Birmingham, Alabama. Shout out to the ham.
Oh, that's what y'all call it.
Yes, the ham. Okay. And then everybody say don't make me go ham, so that's where y'all get it from, Alabama. Made me start taking it serious is just like the feedback I was getting back from it. Like so many people would reach out to me, man, you dope, we believe in you, da da da. So just that alone was just like dope. And it's so many talented artists in Birmingham. It's like an untouched market. The last time people talked about Birmingham, Ruben Studdard was on American Idol. So it's our time. Look, it's our time.
Talk to me about your single. It's heating up. It's definitely heating up here in the South. I'm hearing a lot of big DJs picking it up as well. Throw It Back. So talk to me about the concept and how that all came about.
Yes, Throw It Back is the single. It's really going up. Basically, the producer, shout out to my producer, DJ Trans, he came to me. He went to the club the night before, and he's like, man, the girls just kept throwing it back. That's it. Throw it back. So I was like, you think so? He's like, yeah, I'm telling you, that's it. So we did the song in March, and it's been up since then.
Have you? I don't want to say been out, but have you been to any strip clubs and stuff like that? And I'm quite sure with a theme like that.
And don't go to strip.
Have you had the record play? I'm quite sure like.
Yeah, shout out to all the strip clubs. Shout out to Magic City. Swamp Izzo's been on the record. Okay, shout out to Wax. They've been on the record. So all of the strip clubs have supported me 100%. Pinups. Everything. So shout out to all the strip clubs. Shout out to all the ladies throwing it back in that money.
I also understand that you got some big dogs kind of backing you and watching what you got going on right now. It's a single deal with Roc Nation.
Yes.
So how did that all come about, and how have they influenced what you have going on so far?
Yes, I was so excited about it. As I said before, I did the song in March. Shout out to my manager, Mike Fresh, DJ Mike Fresh. He took the record to to New York in June. Okay. And it was about 3 labels that bid, but Roc Nation had the best offer. He FaceTimed me. I was actually at work. He FaceTimed me like, hey, Roc Nation wants the record. I was like, you playing? And then he showed the VP. I was like, they want the record. I'm at work. But from there, I signed the contract, and just the support from coming from an indie and not having that full support, and me having to get up my nickels and quarters and try to go on the road to this total full backing. It's just been awesome.
Also, a moment ago you said, you started out, you were in a group, it was 2 cats and yourself. And a lot of people look at the music industry as being male dominated. How have you seen, I guess I should say, any challenges or any roadblocks being a female? And how is it being a female in a male dominated industry?
Well, I feel like right now with Throw It Back just coming out in 2018, I think a lot of that is changing in the music industry. Like, women are taking over. Like, men still doing their thing, but we taking over. It's so many female rappers out here that's being played on the radio, that's been on tours now. So it's just the beginning. I think, like, we stick together and still continue to link up. It's going to be all women tours in a minute.
Now, I see, on social media, it's picking up a buzz, almost like a challenge with Throw It Back.
Yes, Throw It Back challenge.
So talk to me about how that all came about and what you've seen with the Throw It Back challenge.
Oh my God, the women, personally, it started out with a little girl. So this little girl, she's like in this little dance competition. Yes, a little bitty girl. So just to throw it back, so her mom would pay to throw it back. And of course, Throw It Back is so catchy because they hear it on the radio all the time. So she did like a dance competition in Birmingham. Her name is Lucky. Shout out to little Lucky. She did a dance competition, and that's the song she did it off of. They didn't play the whole song, but they played like the hook, and she cut up. And from there, girls start sending me in vids. Florida got on it first. Of course, shout out to Florida. Florida got on it first, and they just start sending in the vids. It's crazy because girls will be at work lifting up their skirt like, throw it back. I'm like, don't get in trouble. So Throw It Back challenge out right now. Hashtag Throw It Back. It's going up.
What else do you have in store as far as your music is concerned? Your single is taking off. It's continuing to do great, so I'm quite sure you'll push that. What do you see? Are you planning to work on an album? You got something? Any other singles in the tuck?
I'm working on an EP now. Shout out to Roc Nation. They picked up an EP option, so I'm excited about that.
That's love.
So I've just been doing records. Me and Mr. Hankey's been in the studio. I know y'all know Mr. Hankey. Smiling. He's living his best life. And look, I'm trying to get some of that sauce, some of that greatness off. So we've been doing a lot of records. Nothing but love. It's been going up. So I can't wait for y'all to hear the EP. It's coming out soon, so stay tuned.
Will you be hitting the road anytime soon? Maybe a strip club tour somewhere across the country where ladies have an opportunity to throw it back.
Of course, it's coming soon. Right now, I've been doing a lot of radio promo, just kind of putting the face with the song, because there's so many people that have heard the song and they haven't saw me yet. So me just kind of introducing myself to the world and letting them know, hey, I'm the girl that sings Throw It Back. And look out for dates. Check out my Instagram. Follow me on Instagram. It's VenusDA1 because I'm the one.
I like that. I like that. I like to give our audience a chance to know the artist is more than just that, to know them as a person as well. So I'm gonna ask you a few things, and you just let me know what you would like. So I'll ask you to say, yellow or blue, and you say, which one you like. Here in Atlanta, I always like to talk about so much soul food here. So if you had an opportunity, would you do fried chicken or fried fish?
Both, because I'm from the South. We do fried chicken. Okay, fried chicken. Fried chicken. We eat chicken every day in Birmingham.
That's what y'all eating in the ham?
In the ham.
Zaxby's or Chick-fil-A?
Chick-fil-A, of course.
Magic City or Blue Flame?
Ooh. Magic City, because they doing some tricks. Them girls climbing up to the pole, spinning in helicopters, all kind of stuff. Shout out to Magic City.
If you had an opportunity to do a record with one artist who's already passed away, it could be any artist from any genre, any decade, who would it be and why?
Right now, I would say Drake. Drake just has that juice right now. He's so versatile. He can kind of get on any record and kind of bring that sauce to it. He's not one-dimensional. You don't hear the same Drake on every song. You just never know what you're going to get. So Drake, holla at me. Holla at me.
We spoke a few times already, of course, about your record being played in the strip clubs and some of the bigger DJs here in the South picking up your record. Can you talk to our audience about how big the strip club is here in Atlanta for artists and how it's almost like a huge platform to get your records off?
Well, shout out to all the DJs, like coming from an independent grind, like that's who showed me love before I was able to get a deal and before I was able to talk to an A&R. The DJs were my support system, so shout out to all the DJs. I always kept in touch, kept all of their contact information, and just supported them as well, because it's bigger than just the music, because people don't always want to hear about your music. You support them too, they'll show love. It's all about networking, and that's what it's been. So a lot of the DJs, when I come back around, they're like, oh, I remember you. So it's just kind of all coming together. And the strip club in Atlanta, I mean, that's what's breaking records now. If your song ain't being played in Atlanta strip club, I mean, you slipping.
Have you had an opportunity, being with Roc Nation? Of course, he may not be involved in the daily, everyday settings, but have you had an opportunity to see Jay-Z or be on any conference calls with Jay-Z, anything like that?
Oh, not yet, but my friends asked me from Birmingham. I'm like, hell yeah, I be drinking orange juice with them, eating pancakes, all that shit. But shout out to Roc Nation, shout out to the label. I got so much work to do. I'll meet him soon. I know. What's
next for you? What else do you have? Yesterday teased us a little bit. It was warm, now it's cold. Spring is right around the corner, so it's not too far. What's next for you? Where do you see yourself? Where do you see your music going this spring and this summer?
It's gonna be a twerking ass summer. I got so much records, so much music that I'm ready to share with the world. It's just picking up. It's a lot of spring break coming, a lot of tours with a lot of colleges. So look out for it. Follow me on Insta. It's Venus the One, and check it out. I'll be in a city near you.
Are there any other producers you would like to work with? Heard you say you've been in the studio, of course, with Mr. Hanky. But are there any other producers who you would like to work with, or if there are any producers who have watched this interview and they may want to send you some music, how can they go about doing that?
Email me. It's venustheartist@gmail.com. It's so many hot producers out there. It's crazy. I'm all about, since I came from an independent hustle, I'm all about trying to put the next person on because somebody gave me an opportunity. I would like to know who's the next poppin' that don't nobody know of, or that, you know, because I know for sure the guy. It's a lot of producers that produce tracks and they blew up from that artist. So that's what I would like to do. Put somebody else on a platform who has a hot beats that's just hadn't got their voice heard yet.
I respect that. Once again, it's Terrell Thomas. We sitting down live downtown Atlanta doing our thing, Hip Hop's 1987 with the lovely Miss Venus. Yeah. If you haven't had the opportunity to throw it back and check out Throw It Back, make sure you go ahead and do so. Once again, let our audience know where they can check you out on social media, how they can check out your record as well, how they can check out your record, and just what to look forward to.
All right, it's your girl Venus. Y'all go follow me right now. It's Venus the One. It's VENUSDA1 because I'm the one. The video is out now on YouTube, Vivo. Check out the video. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's going up.
Terrell Thomas, Hip Hop's 1987. Stay tuned. We'll be bringing you a lot more from this young lady.